Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Freddie or Frederica. Usually I share something related to yoga or mindfulness on here, or showing you like a weekly vlog of how I go about my week working as a yoga teacher in London. Today is going to be a slightly different video. We're going to take a little walk in the woody, canal-y, marshy area where I live in London, in East London, with two dogs, one mine, one borrowed. I'm going to try and do some urban foraging. So this year one of my intentions was to do more seasonal things, and I've been really wanting to get into urban foraging for a while. There's certain things that I know I can forage from, just like from my childhood, from my parents, that we would pick them up. But also I've got this book from one of my friends for a holiday or a birthday, I can't remember, and I whisked through it a few times, but as you can tell it's very fresh. I haven't properly used it. So I thought, what's the best way to stay connected with nature and enjoy its forever changing ways than to start this autumn with this. So that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely know of many rosehip bushes, and I'm pretty sure I've seen either Hawthorn berry, that's how you say it, or rowan berry alongside one of the walks. Not sure if you're gonna find them on the path with some ticks today, but we'll keep an eye out. I'm essentially after the berry stuff. Mostly rosehip. I love rosehip. You can make jam, you can make tea. It's full of antioxidants, vitamin C, really good sort of energy and immune booster for winter. So I'm gonna try and pick as much as I can. Also enjoy the walk with the dogs. Let's go. It's quite sunny, so it's the perfect day for this. Should we go for a walk? Yes! This is already some rosehip, but I don't want to pick it here. We'll pick it in a different spot. The sun came up for our last hurrah. Feels like summer and boiling. Good day. It's really good weather for it. This is the bit where I saw some of those red looking berries. I forgot the names already. So we'll double check here first, because there's a lot of light today, and then I can go to the marshes after. Alright, we are off to a good start. All sorts of berries already. Bag for it. These are the other ones. I'll put the name on screen. I think these are exactly the ones. I was right. I'm only gonna pick a few from every bush. Some of you may or may not know that I come from Slovakia, from a very, very tiny village of around maybe 500 people registered on paper, but really maybe more like 250 living there. And it's near the Hungarian border, so I was raised bilingual in a very small village, very small community. And my mom actually worked in a nursery where I was going to kindergarten. So we would go on a lot of walks in nature around my village. It's like a small hilly vineyardy area, and we would go and pick rosehip in winter. So this is where the inspiration for this is. I truly feel the most at home when I'm out and about in nature, surrounded by as much greenery and green, earthy noises I can. It's quite hard in London. I'm very lucky, it's pretty green where I live, so it's a huge part of my daily and weekly routine to get outside and soak up nature the best I can. But still you will get the odd motorway noise, the dual carriageway noise, and also all the new builds being pulled up make quite a lot of noise too. You
might hear that in this video, but I hope it still inspires you to go outside and surround yourself in greenery the best you can and just make the most out of what you got.
Can you take your nose away? Okay. Hey, hey, hey. You can sniff, but please, I'm gonna have to eat this later. So they come off nice and softly. You shouldn't need to be pulling on them. Excuse me. Harshly, so you should be able to like gently nip them off. That's when they are ready, and they're gonna have a little bit of sweetness to them. So then they're gonna be as acidic. It's important to not pick everything from every bush. Leave some for the birds, for nature, for other people. They are also foraging. I give them some kibble in the grass. Are we ready? Did you get them all? I'm sweating profusely. I got a short sleeve t-shirt on and a very tiny sweater, but this vest was an overkill. As you can tell, there's loads. So all of this is actually the same. These Hawthorn berries, all of these trees. Some of them are overripe, I think, like these ones. You know, I'm not gonna pick those. This one looks good. These are a little bit trickier to pick because they are tiny. And that means it requires a lot more effort, where the Rosehip is a little bit more easier to satisfy yourself with picking because you need less of them. I think today I'm only aiming to get enough for some toppings. I don't need to get enough to make ketchup or a jam or something. These ones are a bit harder to see as well. So you think, oh, there's not much on here, and then you start picking 1, 2. You look around and you're like, oh, there's actually thousands more. They are just small and hiding. Do you want a reward for being so patient? Or you both want a reward for being patient? Aileen, 1 and 2. The teeth. Oh, they're gone. Show me the teeth. They're funny. And down there, those are usually blackberries, if I remember correctly. There's so many here. Okay guys, let's go. I think I'm satisfied. There are loads of them, and I mean, I could be picking here for days, but it's important that I also walk the dogs. So we're gonna carry on with the regular dog walk now. Maybe I'll pick some more. But this is such a nice walkway, and it's so funny because you got tall rises from there, got West Ham over there, got Fish Island that way. This is like a hidden little gem. Hidden in a way that it took me forever to explore it, because I don't know, I always thought it was a dodgy path, and then I came down and I was like, actually, this is nice. If you are coming with dogs, some days it's really busy. I wouldn't recommend the weekend if you've got a very active dog, because on the weekend it's mental. But some hours in the weekday can be quite enough. One of the sort of features of this path is this cafe bar thing. I've never been in it, but it's called something Tube Tower or something like that. Got it. It's called the View Tube. If you find the map helpful, then that's the green way, and it actually goes all the way down. We joined on for the canal here, but you can also get on from Fish Island. It stays in your hand, it's ready to go. If it doesn't, don't pull. That's my rule. I made it up. I think that's how it works, from remembering. My parents picking these on walks. Here you go. Behind the fence. It's full of it. It's just behind the little fence. I could step over it if I'm not with dogs. I think this is only fence because there's a school next to it. And next to it is also a river, you know, two don't combine. Now, that is ready to be picked. Pretty chop for these. It's gonna focus. I wanted to show you the massive thorns they have. Spiky, eh? So obviously use common sense when picking. Slow living or mindful living can mean different things depending on context and the person that uses it and lives it. For me, definitely it means to be more present with what I do. That includes cooking, eating, you know, doing the simple things in my everyday life. While I'd like to make homemade and scratch everything, it's not realistic for me, and it's probably not realistic for many people living in big cities. But what we can do is every now and then when we go out for a walk, look around and see what we can maybe pick and include in our diet to bring a little bit of variety and a bit of fun to the way we connect with our food, coming a little bit closer back to our roots. Don't try this at home. Good. Wait. Oh, good way. Wait. So I hope this video inspires you to have a good crack on a walk, trying to see what you could eat and give it a shot. Of course, when you're unsure what it is, double check, triple check, and don't eat it if you don't know it. I'll be honest with you, I've done it for the first time because I was being an idiot and excited, and I did it the second time because I realized I wasn't recording the realities, and I acquired a little injury. I got stopped, spiked, and that's how we. That's it. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. Let me know what seasonal activities you like to do in autumn. Maybe I shall try them out. See you in the next one. See you in the next video. We will be going through a week of morning routine, inspiring you to journal, to do breath work every morning. If this is your vibe, if it's something that you've been curious about, then this might be a great video for you. I'm not just going to show you my personal routine, but also give you some guidance on some breathing practices that you could easily sneak into a 5 to 15 minute morning routine. So really nothing crazy. I want it to be actually practical. See you then!